Hey guys, it's FallenHobo here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the M24A3. Now the M24A3 beat the M60 Steel and the SG556 in a gun vote. The M60 Steel wasn't too far behind, but still the M24A3 was the most popular. So yeah, I'm going to review that today, but before I start that review, I will not be doing any more gun votes. That's because I have a lot of guns down here that I want to get through first. They've been in my inbox for a really long time, so I might continue doing gun votes at a later time. So anyways, I'm going to start the M24A3 review.
On my life, what do I find? I feel I'm running on empty, even in the corner of my mind. I feel I'm running on empty, even if I spread my wings and fly. I feel I'm running on empty, baby, if you run with me tonight.
Hey guys, it's FallenHobo here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the M24A3, which was kindly sent to me by Zane896. Now the M24A3 is the NX variant of the GP M24. The only difference between these two sniper rifles is that the M24A3 comes with a huge power boost, and according to the stats that Nexon gives us, the M24A3 has less rate of fire than the GP counterpart. Now I'm not quite sure if this is true, and it's really hard to measure the rate of fire because their rate of fires are only 1 or 2 ticks away from each other according to what Nexon says. But anyways, the rate of fire is quite similar, so you don't have to worry about that too much. The M24A3 is extremely unpopular, and due to the fact that the L96 series, some people find it a lot better than the M24A3 just because the M24A3 is not always a one-shot kill. Sometimes it will be a two-shot kill. As you just saw, that person just tanked it. So that's something that people really don't like, two-shot kill sniper rifles. Especially the M24A3 being a bolt-action sniper rifle, people prefer the L96 series because it's almost always a one-shot kill. Now comparing the M24A3 to the GP L96A1, the M24A3 has a faster bolt reload time, higher portability, more ammo capacity. The M24A3 can hold 7 rounds per magazine, whereas the L96A1 can only hold 5 rounds per magazine. And the M24A3 also has a greater accuracy than the L96 series. And also, I just got kicked out. Alright, I'm going to continue this review in another game. Hey guys, it's FallenHobo here at Snow Valley, continuing the M24A3 review. Now, where was I? Right, comparing the M24A3 to the L96 series. Many people prefer the M24 series over the L96 series just because the M24, as we all know, it's famous for its extremely high accuracy. It's the only weapon in the game to have 100 points of accuracy, meaning that every shot will hit, unless there are some really small things which I'll talk about later. Alright, let's get into the stats of the weapon, the power. The M24A3 is pretty powerful, I guess, but comparing it to the L96 series, it is slightly weaker. It won't be able to do consistent one-hit KOs just like the L96 series. The only time the M24A3 will do one-hit KOs is on light vesters, front and back, always a one-hit KO. And on a medium vester, on the front, I have to say about 75% of the time it will be a one-shot. And on the back, definitely a one-shot kill of a medium vester. As for heavy vesters, I'm pretty sure that most of the time it will always be a two-shot kill. This is the reason why many people prefer the L96 series over the M24A3. The reason is that it's just not a consistent one-hit KO. Like sometimes it will do a two-shot kill and sometimes it will do a one-shot kill. It's just really not consistent, and it gets really frustrating when people tank it. Now as for rate of fire, the rate of fire of the M24A3 is really fast for a bolt action sniper rifle, much faster than the L96 series, which makes it a lot more deadlier for no scoping since it can shoot faster than the L96. But then again, rate of fire doesn't really matter too much for a bolt-action sniper rifle. Alright, now on to the accuracy. This is what makes the gun so famous. It is the only gun in Combat Arms to have 100 points of accuracy. It is the most accurate weapon in the game. All your shots will hit if your aim is true, and the only reason why the M24A3 could miss is either because of lag issues, hitbox issues, or those small factors, but most of the time you can expect a perfect accuracy if your aim is true. The accuracy is also one of the reasons why L96 users switch over to the M24, because as most of us know, the L96 series have really terrible accuracy, and most of the time your shots won't hit at really far ranges. By switching over to the M24, you are sacrificing a consistent one-hit KO for perfect accuracy, whereas if you use the L96 series, you're sacrificing perfect accuracy for a consistent one-hit KO. Having 100 points of accuracy, the M24A3 is beast for headshots. As you can see in this game, I've got a lot of headshots, and mainly because the accuracy is so good on this sniper rifle. All you have to do is just aim for the head and it's a one-hit KO. Now, as for portability, the M24A3 is one of the lightest sniper rifles in the game. It's much lighter than the L96 series, it's lighter than the SR25, lighter than the MSG90 and the PSG series. It's not as light as the AK-47, but for a sniper rifle, it is considered very, very light. Now, onto the recoil of the M24A3. Being a bolt-action sniper rifle, the recoil doesn't really matter, and you don't have to worry about that at all. Now, onto modifications. The only modification you can attach onto the M24A3 is an extended magazine, fast loader magazine, or a suppressor. Now, as for suppressors, the M24A3 does shoot pretty loud. I personally don't think it's as loud as the L96A1, but still it is quite loud, and I would not recommend a suppressor for it. And the reason for that is because, as I said before, the M24A3 is not a consistent 1-hit KO, and you'll need as much power as you can possibly get. So adding a suppressor will weaken the M24A3, meaning that your chances of getting a one-shot KO are even lower. So I would totally not recommend a suppressor for it. Now, as for extended magazines, you really don't need one at all. The M24A3 comes with a lot of ammo per magazine, 7 rounds, which is 2 more than the L96A1 series. I find that 7 rounds per magazine is a perfect number, and you don't need any more and you don't need any less. So as a summary for modifications, you don't need anything. Now, my final words for a sniper rifle. I love the sniper rifle very, very much. I find it much better than the L96 series at long ranges, but other than that, I'd have to say that the L96 series are superior to this sniper rifle, and the reason being is because the M24A3 is not a constant one-hit KO. Sometimes it'll be 2 shots, which is very, very frustrating for a bolt-action sniper rifle. But however, I will say this, you can take advantage of the M24A3's perfect accuracy. Instead of aiming for the body, you can aim for the head every single time, but however, you will have to be a very, very patient sniper, and for me, I'm just not that patient, which is why I refer to the L96A1 series instead. But if you're a very, very patient player, then you can use the M24A3 and aim headshots every single time to take advantage of its perfect accuracy and always get a consistent 1-hit KO. But however, to do that, you will need a lot of practice, and it's just not that easy, because I just find that the M24A3 isn't really a noob-friendly gun. If you're starting out this game, you might as well stick with the L96 series, and if you find that the accuracy on the L96 doesn't suit you, then move on to the M24 series. Alright guys, so in my last game I got 23-4, which is alright, I guess. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.